There's 14 people. Are we live?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Hey everybody, this is Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars, the brand new shop.
It's working.
And oh look, we can even see the comment thing.
Well, maybe you can see them.
Well, I mean, I
can't
can see
them.
that there are
comments?
some.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So we are trying an all new thing, everybody. So this is Matt and I'm with Chris and we're in the brand new shop here at Texas Toast. And we have matching shirts on too.
Yeah, we do.
We also have matching shoes, but Chris didn't want to wear cutoffs today, so we don't have matching shorts.
No, we don't.
But maybe one day,
Yeah. And Mrs. Toast will be with us.
She's already.
Shortly.
So
she's watching from outside.
she's watching from outside on
while
her
she's-
phone. Yeah.
That's funny. Cool. Awesome.
So we're trying something new today. This podcast we're using the same technology that we've been using for the. How many live things have we done from the shop? Two or
Two.
three?
Yeah. Two quick and easy, down and dirty videos.
Yeah.
Live things, which have turned out to be pretty darn popular. I'm shocked at
Yeah.
just how popular our little
I think it's cool.
here's what we're doing right now videos are.
So Chris we've invested some Patreon money into some a little camera. It's actually on your phone,
Yeah.
and it's a little phone holdy thing with a microphone. So does the microphone come through? I mean, are we like super muffled, or is this? Let me ask you a different way. For everybody watching, if you were just listening to this, like while you were driving your car or whatever you're doing, where you're just listening, would the sound level be okay? So that's my question to you guys. Something came up on the top there. I don't know what that is.
I think that's on my phone. It's like, hey, watch now.
Oh.
I set the reminder to remind me to watch.
Or maybe that guy in Houston is
podcast I'm
sending you a
on.
message about the car.
Yeah. Do you have any history on the car, Chris?
So Mrs. Toast she came in from outside. She's right behind us. You want to do an audio test, Miss Thing?
Sibilance.
So I don't know if you can hear, but let me know if. So Ronald says, okay. So Andrew says loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like okay. So hey, Taco Strat. I thought it said Taco Steve, but it's Taco Strat. That's awesome. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to be like looking and
What is a Chris Fesker shirt?
What is a Chris Fesker shirt? Oh, maybe it's your Buddy Holly
Yeah,
shirt,
maybe.
or your Evil
Or it's an
Knievel shirt.
Knievel shirt. Maybe it's just a shirt that makes you look really fat.
Maybe it's a shirt with a picture of you on it. I don't know what it is. So,
Oh man, that would be the best.
can everyone hear Mrs. Toast? Did they say they
I
can?
think that they said that they can.
Okay, cool. So, guys, if this works out, this is.
Oh, Fuddbusters shirt. There you go.
Oh, yeah. That's
Maybe,
Eric
maybe
said
not. Yeah.
So Eric's been
We'll see.
working on the Weenie Roller Operators Union Local 69 shirt and the Fuddbuster shirt. We're gonna do some pre-orders on those. But so we thought we don't really have a topic because I am exhausted from moving stuff into the new shop.
Well, I have plenty of stuff I want to talk about.
Well, and I know we're gonna come up with lots of good stuff to talk about. So hopefully you guys can hear everything and it's good to go. This is a pretty slick little arrangement.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to using this on a daily basis.
Wow.
When we're here, just do
Yeah.
a couple minute video every day, maybe, or every other day, or something like that.
That'd be neat. Yeah.
But yeah, just let people know what we're doing.
Here we are gluing
We
stuff.
got the technology figured out, I think, finally, so we can.
Well,
It'd
this
be nice
one
to
was
have the
easy.
easy.
monitor
Do 'em.
set up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it would be
yeah,
super
yeah, but I
cool,
mean,
though.
for
When
our
you guys
little
like to-
quickie,
yeah.
for our little quickie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, here's what we're doing right
You
this
don't need
second.
a whole lot for a little quickie.
Yeah.
Mrs. Texas Toast is always up for a little quickie. Hey! So you guys don't know this, but we've talked about the Zumba studio this wall behind us is the Zumba studio wall. And that wall to our west, it would still be your west. To the west of us is Jam Hoops Limited, the hula hoop people. And they're having a hula hoop thing right now. We don't know, but I think they might be doing the lighted up on fire hula hoop thing later on tonight.
Yeah,
They have to
that's
do
the
that
plan.
at night, right? 'Cause
That's the plan,
On
yeah.
fire in the daytime, who
Yeah,
gives a toss about
yeah.
that?
'Cause I don't know if you know, but I talked to him yesterday about it.
Oh, I don't know. What'd you say?
I
Or did
said,
you like ask if you could do it?
If you light things on fire later, let me know, because I like fire.
That sounds consensual.
Yeah, they were really excited come over and let me know when they're doing fire. Strangely enough, they didn't do it last night after that conversation.
After that, well, maybe today.
Yeah,
there's gonna
maybe.
be fire lighting on stuff.
Well, there's talk of fire hulas for Texas Toast
Let's
Days.
talk a little bit about that. So, guys, now that we're in the new shop, it's time to talk a little bit about an annual party that we have right around this time of the year. Last year was September 17th. This year is going to be September 13th, and it's going to be on a Friday. That's right, Friday the 13th of September, Texas Toast Days and open house weekend at the new shop. So, if you are in the Denver metro area or would like to be, and you'd like free tickets to the Steve Wilkos show, if you'd like to come to Texas Toast Days,
You need to write Steve Wilkos.
you need
show
to
and
write.
get
No,
your
you don't.
ass
Okay, let me
together.
start over again. That's Steve Wilkos. So if you guys have any interest in coming to check out the new shop at our open house and extravaganza, annual extravaganza, we're gonna have food. There's gonna be beer. There's gonna be guitars. All of the guitars, all the Gray Street guitars, are gonna be on sale. That, by the way, for those of you who aren't paying attention, is where the old shop was, and so all the old shop guitars will now be Gray Street guitars.
The pre-factory.
Pre-factory, and that moving forward, they'll be the new shop or whatever. We haven't come up with a name for that yet. So if you guys got an idea for a name, let me know. But Texas Toast Days, Friday, September the 13th, starting at 6 o'clock, and Stump the Lousy Guitar Player at 8. If you haven't logged, stay tuned for more details because I'll be yapping about it because I'm always yapping about something. So stay tuned for more details and follow us on Facebook. And if you haven't signed up to be part of the newsletter, I send out stuff on that all the time, and it also goes to Facebook and some other thing too. So let's. Is that enough on that Texas Toast Days?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about weed tours and other things that people might be interested in.
Okay.
Little outings.
I want to say we touched on this in the last podcast. Yes.
I must have been drunk or not there because I have no recollection.
I wasn't there, so
You were with the electrician.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I
was
was
screaming.
waiting.
I was that old
Yeah.
hag yelling in the background.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, someone was
Yeah.
really, really classy.
So
All right.
yeah, so I have a question. I'm trying to put together if anyone's interested in coming in from wherever you live to make it a little more of a destination
Uh-huh.
weekend for you. Thinking, we've got friends that work in the quote unquote industry, and I'm trying to maybe set up some like limo tours around grow houses and learning about bud tenders and doing like weed tastings and food tastings. So let me know if anyone's interested in that, and I'll put together something if you want to come out, weekend after Labor Day, the kids are in school and and get away.
Now, I will not be joining anyone on the weed tour because I'm not a fan, but I know a lot of people are, and here in Colorado that's a thing. So, someone wants to know are there MILFs everywhere?
Someone asked if there were available MILFs, and I said, who cares? That's her husband's problem.
Oh, is that what you said that? Okay. Someone said get a beer and taco to Bullwhip Johnson. So actually, Sergeant Bishop is going to be grilling, I think, at the event. Is that right?
That's the plan,
Okay.
and we're going to come up with a little finger food of cocktail wieners and make them weenie rollers.
Weenie rollers. That's right. Did you not know about that? The fried weenies? Okay, yeah. Fried burnt weenie sandwiches.
No, nobody keeps me abreast of these things.
We try. It's hard
Things
to.
are moving fast,
Things
man.
move
Yeah, I
quick.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're
yeah.
waiting on me to remember stuff, like right now, my tiny brain is just absolutely fried, dude. So yeah. So thanks everybody who's watching. I see everybody, and I'm terrible about the whole, acknowledge everybody who I see that's actually watching. So if I don't do that, it's not because I don't like you. It's because I can't see for one
Well,
thing.
there's
and-
lots of comments, and
Yeah.
they go really fast, and there's a little bit of a delay, and yeah, it's
Things
Yeah.
happening quickly.
Things happen fast here at the
You
shop.
know, You
Yeah.
miss a little, you miss a lot.
yeah. If you don't stay up, you might get left behind.
That's right. That's right. So there's been so much going on, and have you guys all been watching like what's been happening? So let me just bring everybody up to speed in the 30-second version. We received our go ahead and do business from your home letter on the same day that we received a cease and desist order
Stop
from
business from your
the
home?
city of Arvada. I don't know how that worked, but I think that's some kind of record. I think.
Did you ask?
No, well,
Did you?
I have attempted to contact the city of Arvada numerous times, and they've never returned my phone calls, which is not a big deal because Reese Witherspoon never returns my calls either.
Why are you calling that bitch?
For all I know, Reese Witherspoon is the City of Arvada code enforcement officer. I have no idea
She might
because
as
I've
well
never.
be, yeah.
She might as well be, for
Yeah.
all I know. So that happened, and I was totally bummed out. And in the next 24 hours, we started looking for new shop space, and in the next, it was like less than a week, but right at a week, we found a shop and we rented it. And then Chris came in and set off a paint bomb. We did all kinds of cleaning and swabbing, and we moved a bunch of tools in. And just yesterday, we've got my beloved pin router was moved in, and all the electric was moved in. So we are a fully operational guitar shop almost. There's still half the stuff, like there's, boxes of parts and some guitar things over at the other shop that we need to move over here. But all that stuff's happening, and it's going surprisingly well.
Gotta finish out a paint booth.
Yeah, we're working on the paint booth. So for all the people who want to know what's going on with the spray booth, that's in progress. You'll see some of that as we do that, maybe. But rest assured, if you're if you're wondering about paint, we have a perfectly acceptable paint facility that we're going to be using. Everything is good to go. So let's move forward to. You guys have any questions about the new shop?
Yeah,
or-
I'm not sure if I'm gonna say this correctly. Oxy? Did you leave the EBO behind?
The EBO is at the other shop, but that's one of the. You know what? I should, and I say this every time. I should probably do an EBO video like in the next week because not everyone, because tens of people have wanted to know what's up with the EBO. The EBO base is still a work in progress, but it's a thing that I only work on a little bit at a time as I get free time, and free time has been something I have had zilch of in the
Yeah.
last 2 weeks. The weeks preceding the last two, I had very, very little. I've had none in the last 2 weeks. So I haven't had any time to do anything with the EBO. But it's gonna happen. So,
Yeah, and really nothing guitar related has happened.
I am easily 2 weeks behind, and it's probably more
Yeah.
because we had that week at the NAMM show, and then
Yeah,
2 weeks of
yeah.
moving and looking, and yeah.
Literally, right as we got got recuperated from going to NAMM and feeling good about it, we got slapped down by the City of Arvada.
Yep.
Smackdown.
Smackdown.
They laid the smack down.
Yeah, and it's been, a whirlwind since then.
Yep.
And even though you feel good about the space, it's still overwhelming in a lot of ways.
So there's some
Carl
question.
Craft
Okay.
asked if you got your dust collections.
Dust collection, we got power run, and dust collection comes next, Carl. So Carl has
Ironically, the only thing that is still in the, I'm gonna now call it my garage,
Uh-huh.
where I will be parking my car.
yeah.
Is the air handler.
Well, but we do have the dust collector here. We just have to run the lines. So.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Carl actually was the guy who graciously invited us to go and work in his shop if we needed
cool.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
is
only-
he local?
Well, no, the downside he's in Wichita. So, but he
Well-
sent me a lot of pictures of his shop, and I wish that we had known he was right there because it would have been great to stop in and
Stop
see
on the
his
road trip.
place. Yeah. He's got a deadhead sander that he made and a bunch of other cool stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it's neat.
So let's see. I don't know what's going on, but
Well, Doc Sillen, I screw this up every time.
Doc is the one who sent us that Canadian beer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Take off, eh? So he says,
the one
I
that-
think
okay,
in
yeah.
years' time, you will find that this forced upgrade is one of the best things to have happened for your business.
I think
And
you're
yeah,
right, Doc.
Absolutely, it's as a universe. pushing
Yeah.
button. Yeah.
Yeah.
As painful as it is, or as it was to do, it was one of those things that I would have just stayed in my garage doing stuff until forced to do something. This was just the way I was forced to do
Until
it.
the
so.
TV show Hoarders came. and
Yeah.
said, This is a hassle.
One nice thing about having the space is it has given us the ability to do stuff we always wanted to do in the other location that we didn't have room to do. And that is to do classes. And if you've gone to the website, and there's a couple 3 classes that are up there right now that you can read about. One is our maintenance or setup and maintenance class, and the other is our build your own guitar workshop, where we teach you the modern technique of guitar craft. And anyone who knows me knows where I stole that. But I think I'm the first guy to use the modern technique in the guitar industry. Not the first guy to do it because we stole all those ideas from Leo Fender and Paul Bigsby. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And we've got more classes coming soon, but the classes are really popular. We've had a bunch of people sign up for them so far, so it's going to be super cool. I'm looking forward to each of those. And we're going to probably break down the workshop classes into like 1 or 2 day things where you can do like, I'm going to build the neck or I want to build the bottom, something like that. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. It should be easy, but again, my teeny tiny brain doesn't work that way. So that's a very cool thing that I'm really happy about. Are you looking forward to that at all? Or are you
The
like,
classes?
oh, I'm dreading it?
No,
Yeah.
I think the classes will be really cool. I like doing stuff like
Okay,
that.
cool.
I like standing around pretending I'm an expert and telling other people how to do stuff.
And hey, you're doing
Right
it
in
wrong.
my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I think
that's
classes
one
are
of
gonna
the
be
few
more
times
fun
where I
where-
get to say, if it was me, I'd do it this way, even if I wouldn't do it that way.
The nice thing about the class is that it's even the 5-day class. That's very, very little time to do all the stuff that we're gonna do. So there's really not a lot of time to freelance. You kind of got to do it the way that we want you to do it,
Yeah.
or you might not finish.
Or
So
you're gonna get an F.
you're gonna flunk.
You will not get a certificate of completion.
That is very likely that
and
that
your
could
family
happen.
will
Yeah.
shun you.
That's right, and you'll face a bleak and unlivable future.
And then your
Wow.
trust fund is gone.
Yep.
And your dad is pissed at
And
you.
you'll get Judd Nelson to sit in for the class for you, like in that movie Making the Grade. So, okay, what else we got here? Very interested in the classes. Just have to make it work with my schedule. Yeah, absolutely, Doc. You absolutely should.
And what kind of schedule would work? So, there could be other
Well, so
options.
Doc would be coming from Canada, so I'd imagine coming for a full week would be way easier than coming for a day, 1 week, and then 2 days the next month, and that kind of thing. But I'm not sure. Let me know what works for you guys the best, and we'll see if we can't make that happen.
Well, here's
so.
a class-related question from Bobby Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
Are you allowed to build a 59 LP copy if it's only for you and not for sale? You can, but that's not going to be what the class is structured.
Yeah, so Mrs. Toast is right. You absolutely can do whatever you want if it's your own guitar. But the classes that we're offering right now are what I'm calling the modern technique of guitar craft, which is essentially a bolt-on neck guitar. But you're going to do everything from radius the neck, press the frets in, shape the neck, cut out the headstock, do your own body. We're going to do oil finishes, and it's going to be super cool. I would like to do the old school class at some point. I think that would be really fun. But as of right now, we're not offering that yet.
Yeah, there's templates here and
Yeah, the thing about the modern technique is it's easy to do and it's easy to get right, especially for people who've never built a guitar the first time. So if you want to go off the reservation,
Yeah.
it's probably best that you have a little bit more guitar building experience first. You know what I mean?
It's a little more forgiving too, in
Yep.
a couple of ways.
If you've never shaped a neck, well then there's no point in doing a mortise and tenon neck joint, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and we've made that mistake in the past where we've had guys come in, apprentices come in, and they're like, I want to build a 59 Les Paul clone. Okay, and it ends up taking 2 years, and I do all the work anyway. So
And it's still not the guitar that they
Yeah,
ultimately want.
yeah.
And hopefully the whole idea of the classes isn't you're going to build your dream guitar
yeah,
and that's going to be it. You're never going to build another guitar.
I would
The idea is that
yeah.
you're going to build this guitar and you're going to want to build another one and another one and
what a
another
sucky
one.
world that would be if you could only build one
Only
guitar.
build one guitar. Yeah. And I kind of made that same mistake. The first guitar I built with you,
Mm-hmm. The Mosrite.
Yeah, and it's a fine guitar, but halfway through I was already seeing the error of my ways and that I could do this and this and this better, and it just made me want to build another one and finish that one up
Yeah.
almost as fast as I could.
So the takeaway from this is that we've made a bunch of mistakes with other people, and we don't want to make any mistakes with your money. So
Yeah,
what you get in
yeah.
the class is a way to get
Mhm.
a great guitar the first time every time. So
Yeah, and you'll end up with a cool guitar,
Yeah.
and you'll end up with the skills to build a cooler guitar.
yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And Julian Suarez says, cool clase, pero I'm from Argentina and I speak Spanglish, so I can translate that for you. Cool class, but I'm from Argentina. And I would like to go ahead and answer that. You can get an airplane from Argentina
Mhm.
to Colorado.
Mhm.
It's true. We have an international airport and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. One guy keeps asking about if he should do a drop top telly or a laminate.
Well, I don't know. It's hard for me. I know what those words mean, but I
Yeah.
don't know the difference between a drop top telly and a laminate.
Well, so a drop top is typically a 1/4 inch top. and
Okay.
I think what he's talking about is a veneer.
Oh, a veneer. I would say if you want anything to happen sonically with said Telecaster, you should go with a thick piece of top wood. If you want it to look cool,
Or cheaper.
and have a little bit less into it, and you're gonna bind it, then yeah, then a veneer is a great way to go too.
Yeah.
The veneer doesn't add any capability. You know what I mean? The veneer is second cool, and that I'm all about second cool, as you guys know. So what?
Well, Matilda says to say hi to Bruce because he can't log into chat.
Oh, so
I don't know if this
Oh.
is Master Luthier Bruce.
that
Yeah.
is Master Luthier Bruce Clay.
Hi,
That's
Bruce.
right.
Is.
That's right.
So,
I like. Go ahead.
Terry's GG&G.
Yeah.
Were you
And it's in
read?
quotes, which means this is what Matt should say.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but after 2 years, I did not think you have a career as a guitar builder, as you still have not finished your Les Paul. Might I suggest an internship at the local pizza parlor?
I'm not even gonna say who the guy was that wanted to build the Les Paul, but his initials are Kevin. So, yeah, and that was basically a guitar that I had to end up building for him. And that's a whole nother thing. I don't even want
We're
to
not
talk
gonna
about
feed that
it.
wolf.
Yeah.
No.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the other changes that are going on here at the shop. One of them that I want all of you guys to tell me about is we have, as you probably have noticed if you watched any of the new videos, we have monetized the channel. Something I didn't want to do, but we ended up doing it, and we had a reason for doing it. And it was to
Because we're money hungry whores.
yeah, that's right. It was to supplement the shop income any way that we could and grow the channel any way that we can.
Yeah.
An unintended consequence to that is the new people that we have. I've gotten a lot of new comments from people I've not ever heard of before. So there's some new people who are watching the channel, and I have every reason to believe it's thanks to monetization.
And YouTube taking a top.
Yeah. I even have a new hater.
Sweet.
I can't remember his name, but he is absolutely mortified that I say fucking shit and piss and stuff.
Cock balls cunt.
Oh, and that I drink. And
Oh, was
and
drinking part of it too?
oh yeah, there was one that he sent that like, I'm drinking. Yeah, that's not an adult beverage. That's a kid beverage. And I thought it was one of those like you're drinking the wrong beer or something. But then he goes on to say, all the terrible things that alcohol. You know what? I get it, dude. But we're all adults here.
You can watch another channel.
You can always watch another channel.
Really
And
can.
I'm just going to put the cherry on the cake and say, Hail Satan.
And then, there's a disclaimer on all these videos too. So, and I think it was just some of it was just like that dopey. Remember, I was trying to fool everyone for 2 minutes with Black Leary Wood. That was one of them that he commented on and said something, and I'm like,
Oh.
come on, man. Anyway, but so to that guy, I'd like to bless everyone around you. Okay, so
Bless you.
moving.
Like from sister.
When you say that, basically what you're saying is pound sand.
Up a rope, buddy. All right, so what do we got? What do we got here?
Yeah.
So Eric Terra, what a Jago? Is that supposed to be Jagoff or is that a Jersey thing? A Jago.
That's like a lazy way of saying jack off. It's
Okay.
Like
Or
less,
Jags.
Oh, what a mook. That's wrong usage though. Mook, right?
I think you want to say chooch,
What a jamoke.
jamoke.
All right, yeah.
Bless his heart.
Yes, bless
Oh,
his.
bless
That's
his
Texan
heart.
for what a dumbass.
Yeah.
I don't know what this
Pound
guy's
sand,
thing is, but
chowder
yeah,
head.
it's just funny. Like I'm like, come on, man. And I don't think Keaton has any idea that I like to call out all my. I love my haters. I really do.
You're doing something wrong if you don't have.
Yeah. How many hates we got? We got one dislike, so maybe it's that guy.
Damage262 says he's calling OSHA because you're drinking in the shop. Well, ha. We don't have enough employees for OSHA to come in as surprise. They have to
Furthermore,
make
you
an
don't even know this
appointment.
is the actual shop. This could just be an undisclosed
You're-
location.
It's a PBS television set.
Yeah.
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 That sounds right.
Someone says say weenie roller. You know what?
I'm
You don't.
weenie roller. I'm
Yeah.
not hardly talking at all during this. I'm just yes.
Well, you know how it is with me, Chris. You don't have to
Mhm.
say very much
yeah,
at
between
all.
you and
Well, Matt
yeah.
talks a lot, but rarely
The
says
wall.
anything. Oh.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. So funny. Tis to laugh. Well, Chris, why
So
don't you tell us what you're up
I
to?
saw Big D on here. Yep, EBOSG. Yeah, Big D is here.
Who's Big D?
You know Big D.
I don't know Big D.
Yeah, Big D guitars, right?
Oh, Big D guitars. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm all like, who?
Yeah,
Joseph Caswell says, Chris, you're the perfect Ed McMahon.
yeah, that's
Hey!
exactly. Yeah,
You
I'm
need a
sitting
bit-
here
bit more of
watching,
a
looking,
belly
going.
laugh. Yeah.
I should just
He's coming to
smile and-
Texas Toast Days.
Ed McMahon?
No, Joseph
Oh,
Caswell.
I was gonna say, because I'm
I don't-
he's dead. That would be super cool.
And he's gonna bring Lone Star.
Oh,
'Cause we can't
Ed
get that
McMahon.
here.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't.
Ed McMahon is
I don't
gonna
think.
bring
No,
Lone Star
I think Joseph is in town. I think.
Yeah, I think he's very close, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What else were we gonna?
Yeah.
talk
So
about?
so you were saying that you weren't talking very much. So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
turn the mic over
Well, I
to
have
you.
nothing to say. It was just a
Never stop
an
me.
observation, not a critique.
Mm.
So
So I wonder if we could have more like wholesome trips that we could line up for people that may want to come, but think, I'm not going out there just for that.
Like to the rifle range.
Well, to the rifle range.
or Malara Gardens.
And, you know, not just going like, you don't have to smoke weed. I'm not, you know, I'm not against it, but I'm not like pushing it. I used to, but not so much anymore because then there's more for me. But
Oh, there's
we
plenty
could
for
do, You
everybody.
know, set up like the train that goes through the canyon thing or whatever. You know, there's all kinds of
Great
touristy
Colorado
crap
stuff you could
going
do,
on.
yeah.
I could take people for
Rafting,
rides in the
witch
hoopty.
crap.
Hoopty ride.
Yeah,
We could go for sandwiches.
for sandwiches in the '69 Buick.
Here's a legit question from Chris
Okay.
Sarantos. If you take a 5-day class, is that enough time to do a fabric top, or does it need more time to dry? And that's what you said, oil finish.
Actually, you know, a 5-day class might be enough. You could almost do a fabric top in a 5-day.
You could do
class.
kind of a.
You couldn't do anything with the back and sides, but you could almost pull off the top.
Yeah, you
But
could
then
definitely. Yeah.
If
yeah.
there's several people in the class,
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking that you're keeping it to oil and wax.
Yeah.
One of the neat things about doing a two-piece kind of a, neck and body bolt
Mm-hmm.
together kind of a thing is that it's a lot easier to pull it apart and do stuff to it after
That's
the
true.
class.
You know, we could
So-
absolutely offer a fabric top workshop that wouldn't
Yeah,
have to be
that-
5 days, or you
that
could
would actually be.
you could
yeah,
design your own
or,
body, cut out your own body, and do a whole fabric
It's a
top.
month
and-
long, 1 day a week kind of a thing.
Well, but if someone's coming from out of town,
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah,
They're not
we
going
could
to
do
come
that
for.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
it would be.
Yeah.
We could probably pull that off.
Yeah, and yeah, after hour 3, they'd be like, "Well, what are we gonna do
Now
the rest
what
of
do
the
we do?
time?" Yeah, because it's.
Well,
you know,
we could dumb down the neck portion. I mean, there's ways to do it. If you guys are interested in a fabric top class, I bet you we could do that. I don't know how, but I bet you we could.
We could at least get it mostly started, you
Yep.
know, all but the last step.
Yeah,
So
we could get it. We
yeah.
could get it glued on, weenie rolled with sealer, and bound. And you have to sort the rest out down the
Yeah.
road. But there's ways around all this, guys. Another thing is if you decide that you want us to paint your guitar, excuse me, when you're done with the class, that's something we can do too. Yes, ma'am.
Also, there was a question. I'm kind of
Okay.
because you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you can see, it's hard to keep up with.
Mhm.
So, somebody was asking about painting classes,
Mhm.
and then you could talk about Mr. Learn.
Mhm.
And then there was doing a fabric top class with just the body,
Okay.
standard neck, and you finish it at home.
That would be a real easy thing to do. Let's
Yeah.
let's work on that. We'll offer that as a class.
And there's talk about having Mike Learn do airbrush.
There's a
classes.
lot of talk about having Mike Learn, master airbrush artist, do one of his like we talked about doing a kit or maybe a body that's ready to go, and you guys do all the airbrush work under Mike's tutelage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
That would be cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I've been kind
and-
of pumping up for Chris to do a painting class, but
Yeah.
until the booth is set up
Hey,
here.
you guys want to take a
Right,
call?
Right.
Who's calling?
It's Master Luthier Bruce Clay. Let's
him
put
on
him on
speaker.
speaker. Hello.
Hey, Master Luthier, Bruce Clay. Can everyone hear him on the phone?
You're Bruce. You're live. I don't know if
you're
you.
live on the air.
You have to say something. I don't think we might have lost him. I don't know.
You break my kazoo out.
He's
Right.
gonna break his kazoo out.
One of the okay, so hold on, you're blocking my unbelievably pretty face. Carrie Ann, would you take the? I don't think it's gonna work with the thing. It's on speaker, but it's dicked up, I think. So.
Hear me, but now all of a sudden your podcast thing ain't working.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
I think
so
we're getting
Probably
some
because-
feedback. What you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to turn down
Probably
your
because
stereo.
yeah, you gotta turn down your stereo if you're talking to
Yeah,
us
you're
on
gonna
the
wanna
radio.
take some of the, yeah,
If
you wanna
you're
take some
using-
vitamin C, get into a dark room.
so guys, I don't know if you know who this is on the phone, but this is one of. Oh, shut up, Bruce. We know who you are. I'm telling everybody else on the podcast who you are. Stand by. You should take him off speaker. Just put him on regular phone and talk to him on the phone, love.
But you have like 8 million windows.
So everybody who's watching right now, you make him.
You had like 18
All right.
windows open.
All right, so here, what are you doing?
I put it. I did
Oh,
it.
you-
Okay, so he's still in. So talk
Yes,
to him.
I
Okay.
know.
All right, okay. So everybody, the guy who's on the phone right now with Mrs. Toast is one of my very, very earliest luthier heroes, Master Luthier Bruce Clay. And I have no idea what he's doing right this second, but he called in during the podcast. Have you ever met Bruce?
I've met him a couple of times just in passing, but his legend lives here in Denver.
That's right. He
And-
was in Denver for many, many
Well,
years.
and early on when I got into guitars, there was a newspaper article about this place, Rarebird Guitars,
Uh-huh.
and man, it just sounded like the coolest thing. But I knew I could not afford a Rarebird guitar, so I never even went
Yeah.
to check it out because I was just like, it's going to be way beyond anything that I could ever possibly do.
Bruce had a couple of shops that I remember going to, and they were the coolest places ever. And
Yeah.
I remember I talked with Bruce one time, and I said, I want to learn to build guitars. And he said, don't do it. And, and so,
I used to give that advice to people.
yeah, don't do it. And I said, well, I did this. Well, I'm going to Roberto Venn, mister. And I'm like 16 or something.
Touched elbows.
And that's okay. Did it give you the
a
heebie-jeebies?
little bit.
So I said, I'm going to Roberto Venn. You can't stop me, you old man. And he said, okay, well, if you do, come back when you graduate and I'll give you a job. And I did, and he
Uh-huh.
did. And so I worked with Bruce for on and off for quite a while. And
How
yeah.
long is quite a while?
Well,
Couple years?
yeah, several years.
Okay.
The on and off thing was what was, I didn't like go in every single day. Like it wasn't a day.
Right.
There was
yeah,
a time
get
that
what
I
you're
did,
saying.
but yeah,
I get what you're saying, and yeah, ebb and flow, man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So I learned a lot of things from Bruce. A lot of those things that I learned, I had to unlearn. But that's kind of mostly because that was Bruce's way that he did stuff, and I wanted to do my own thing too. you know?
yeah,
So
yeah. Well, yeah, and
Bruce will be the first to tell you that he knows how to use hand tools, and I don't. Fine. So and it is.
do you know how to cut?
I do.
Did he have to show you even
No.
after you went to school?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, that's impressive.
So Bruce actually has built way more guitars than I have, and he's repaired more guitars than I have. And if you don't believe me, just ask Bruce, and he'll tell you. So anyway, Bruce is a good friend of mine, and I would like to get him on the podcast sometime, but he's down south, so maybe he'll
we can make a road
come
trip.
up here.
portable
Oh
studio
shit,
now,
we
man.
could do that. Oh mercy sakes! I don't
Be
think
fun.
I don't think I want to leave the shop, but okay. I don't know. Or this seems like no one's actually tuning
yeah,
in.
it's not a
here.
touch screen.
Yeah, no, it's
everybody's-
happening. It's happening.
everybody's-
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's.
So anyway, what did you want to talk about? That was
I have nothing to talk about, to be honest with you.
well, okay. So we've only been on for 33 minutes. We've covered so much ground already.
Yeah. Well,
What do you want to? What should we bring it? What do you
oh,
guys
let's
want?
talk more about classes because that's what we were talking about.
Okay.
When Bruce called in.
That's right, yeah.
I think doing an intro to your guitar kind of a class, like how to restring and just kind of basic.
Won't that be covered in the
care.
setup and maintenance
Yeah,
class?
this is like a tiny little blip like a 1 evening, 2 hour kind of a thing.
Oh,
Would
like
be a fun class.
even less than a whole day.
Yeah, like let's partner with some guitar shops
Okay.
and get
Bruce
people
wants
in
you to
here.
talk about proclivity and hand jobs.
He's talking about a proclivity enhancer, which is an old gag that we used to do. That's what the sound guy would always fiddle with, the proclivity enhancer. And by the way, I got that from a sound guy, so it's not me making fun. It's not me picking on sound men. Everybody.
Is that like the suck knob?
Yes, it's the opposite of the
The
suck
opposite
knob,
of the
yeah.
suck knob, the talent knob. Yeah. I would also like to teach a kit class. I think there's a lot of things that can be learned, especially for beginning guitar builders, from building a kit or 2 or 3.
We've talked about kits. Hey,
And-
look! I owe you lunch at Popeyes. Are you gonna get a shop dog?
What? Yeah. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
No, I was the one that said somebody will bring it up. You owe me.
That's what I said. I owe you lunch at Popeyes.
Yes!
Further into that end, there's video evidence of me saying I owe you
Yes,
lunch at Popeyes.
and it came up yesterday.
That's
when
right.
there were dogs in the shop.
Yeah,
the
but-
coolest dogs ever. As far
But
as
you
I'm
said
concerned.
in the first day someone's gonna say that, and I said you owe me lunch at Popeyes because
Oh.
Aaron's dog. But now I'm pretty sure I owe you lunch at. It doesn't matter. We never collect on the whole Popeyes.
Yeah,
lunch.
shop,
That's,
shop
yeah.
dog. Yeah, plus we were square. And
Yeah.
then last night it came up again, and I owed you.
And now we're square
And now we're
again.
square again. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
because
Bobby
we
would love a little sidekick.
we went we went, except Bobby doesn't get to come.
Yeah,
No,
Bobby.
but
Bobby's
he
not.
bites everybody.
Yeah.
Well, if he had a dog at home during, night and keeping him company while we're like at normal jobs, and then he comes home.
This is my normal job.
Oh
though.
yeah, that's right.
How is this, and how is that other dog a shop dog?
Well, he can't just live here. That's cruel.
What
No,
about
it
a shop
belongs
cat?
to
A shop
Somebody.
cat can live here.
No,
A
yeah,
Zumba
yeah,
cat.
So
shop
that
dog.
means that you have to get a dog.
That pretty much does. And as I've told Matt, because I've done this before, when there's a dog in the shop, it pretty much means one person's job is taking care of the dog, and that's a 6 out of 8 hour a day thing.
Yeah.
And everybody loses a ton of time.
Hey, let's play with the
Yeah, let's
dog.
play with the dog. Does the dog need to go for a walk? Yeah.
Carl
petting the
wants to
dog,
know, how
blah,
about a
blah, blah.
shop raccoon, shop goldfish,
Shop
shop
raccoon.
monkey? There sure are a lot of shop critters.
Shop monkey. We have one of those, and his name is Ian.
Hey Matt, it's Jesse. Where's my Firebird?
Jesse. You know Jesse.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, with the baritone. No, that's a V.
That's Cody.
You're right.
I am doing a Firebird for a guy. I thought his name was Matt
Yeah,
though.
Yeah.
Jesse, can you
It's
help me out here?
Coming.
Yeah. Shop stripper. Now we're talking.
We don't need one of those either.
XYZ Create. The paint booth is not fully operational at this
there's
facility.
another, and there's more space here than what we've shown.
Yeah.
So, but it's not really space.
I know who Jesse is. Jesse from Springfield.
So is Jesse's.
Remember he was at the NAMM show with his sister and his brother-in-law.
Oh,
and his-
Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew. Yeah.
He
yeah.
wants to do a cool Firebird thing that's got a fractalated scorch thing and
Uh-huh.
white and duh.
He
He's
should just
got
buy that Modern.
he's taxing my teeny tiny brain with what he wants to do, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet,
And
Jesse.
he's been a little distracted in the last couple weeks.
Jesse has been, yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
should give
me, yeah,
us-
that's right.
Everybody should give us a little bit of a break.
Yeah, we're really sensitive right now. Cut us some slack.
Yeah, like think of them as
Sensitive?
Mel
Some, I
Carter.
wish you guys would be extra nice to us because we're really feeling sensitive.
Yeah. we're easily triggered.
Yeah.
So Eric Terry says, no strippers in the shop unless it's for paint.
Uh-huh.
Like
Usually
Eric
just
knows
to
that.
sand that off. What? Yeah.
If you
That was really good.
if you wanna move with it, go ahead. It helps me. Helps me out. Anyway,
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, classes they're gonna be cool. They're gonna be fun.
I'm really looking forward to the classes. It's something that you and I, Chris, have talked about this many times. The intellectual property is more valuable to people
Yeah.
than a guitar, especially the way that we do everything the old school way. Now we don't. like I say, Bruce will be the first to tell you that I don't use hand tools for everything, and he's absolutely dead on
The
right.
old school factory way.
The old school factory way. That's right.
Everything that's in this shop was available in the
Yeah.
heyday
That's right.
Yeah.
of the electric guitar.
But the hang up always before with let's do classes was
No space.
where do we do them? Yeah. Yeah. We don't have the space here
One thing
at the
that
old shop.
I don't know
and
if
we
you
don't want to rent space.
Yeah, and now well, we have the space.
Yeah,
Do
'cause we
you
rented space.
How much of this do you know about? I'm gonna give everyone a teaser. I can't say everything about this, but there is someone who is working on getting Texas Toast Guitars accreditation.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying that, the website's going to be texastoastguitars.edu anytime soon, but you never know. Well, and the reason that we're doing that is because we want to work with more vets. And I think that is a cool way to do that if they wanted to, for whatever reason, use some of that GI Bill money to take classes. I hope that is something that we can do.
That would
I
be really,
don't
is that
know.
one of those plates with like the little meats and the olives and stuff?
No, that is a crudité. No, there's no meat on a
Are you
crudité.
talking about antipasta?
What?
What was the thing
A
we had?
bruschetta?
Chris he's
Accreditation
Yeah.
versus crudité.
crudité.
It was maybe a bad joke.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie, that's the word.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was
I
thinking
can't
of.
say it, but I
I
can
don't
beat the
know.
hell out
You
of it.
know, I'm over here struggling for things.
Are there any hotels near the shop to stay if we are coming out of state?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there's some really lousy ones near here, but we're not that far from Denver. So we're like 10 miles from Denver. So
Well,
if
and
you-
everything in Denver,
It's
people
really
say,
compact.
yeah, Denver and everything else is one giant city,
Mm-hmm.
and there's
There's
all
a
of that
metro
stuff in
area.
every single place. Yeah, so
You don't want to stay like too close to here because
No.
no, but I'll bet you within 5 miles there's a place that we could recommend.
that's not terrible.
That's
because
yeah.
we're kind of in an industrial dump.
And
area,
again,
so.
this is
Yeah, but a couple blocks away.
Going off with having like little side trips, you know, like mountains, the Royal Gorge train, the pot tour. We might be able to block off some rooms at your sister's hotel.
Oh, that's right. Now, when Mrs. Toast says my sister's hotel, she doesn't own a hotel, but she does. You know what? If you guys need help with lodging,
Yeah.
we're kind of shooting from the hip on this whole class thing. So if you there's a handful of guys who are coming from out of state for our first guitar workshop. I should send them some hotel information.
Or just, yeah, wait until they ask, but
And so Michael Ayler asked, how close is it to Red Rocks Amphitheater?
How close is it?
It's
20 miles?
20
20
minutes.
miles,
No,
yeah.
10 miles, 20
20
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, because Red Rocks is halfway between here and my house.
Carl Kraft wants to know
I-
if you can carry it in Colorado.
You can carry in my shop, Carl. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I pass Red Rocks every day.
But there's been several sheriffs in the last several years of these rural counties that refuse to enforce certain gun laws.
Yeah, there's
and-
some back and forth on whether or not some stuff is. I think Denver and
Denver is a very liberal
yeah,
city.
and everywhere else in Colorado
It is
is
not.
definitely different. So
Oh.
Denver's a lot like little mini California, I guess. A lot of people from California moved here. So
But just Denver proper.
yeah.
Literally everything else isn't.
Yeah.
That's where the majority
Except
of
for
the
Highlands
population
Ranch.
is, and so they carry
Yeah.
the lowest weight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
So if you have a CCW in Kansas, it probably
It transfers
probably
over.
have reciprocity in Colorado. Yeah. How do you like that big word? Reciprocity.
Colorado? That's
Spell
a
it.
good one.
Spell it.
You know,
Kansas.
I can't spell toilet. It doesn't mean I don't know how to use one.
Reciprocity.
Happy first live chat from the new shop. Thanks, Bob. Hey, Bob, I've got some cutoffs that I'm working on for you. And Bob's one of those guys who was griefing me on my cutoff. This is my new thing, guys. I'm like, see, check it out. I'm like,
Oh,
these are awesome.
and he can't keep the chicks away, man. And he wants
I
me
know,
to like
right?
save him, and I'm like, that's what you get. You're asking for it, wearing those fucking short Daisy Dukes. Mm-hmm. Tables are turned.
It's like going out with Taylor Swift.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, you know who we should get to come out and do a class with us?
Taylor Swift?
Yes. I was going to say
Your
John
boyfriend?
Reuter. I was gonna say John Reuter.
Brian Nutter.
Oh yeah, we should get that guy to come
Oh,
too. I
yeah.
forgot all about that guy.
Yeah.
No, we have talked with Brian about coming out and doing a class
What's he
or a
gonna
workshop.
teach? Being cool.
Looking cool. Whatever he wants, right? I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
maybe Brian will teach the flaming hula hoop thing
Making
too. I
guitars
don't know.
looking cool.
Hey man, I'm just
Yeah.
looking cool.
Yeah, this is how I do it. Wow, he's doing it right.
Dang.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Wouldn't it be cool if we could get? I would love to get John Reuter from Roberto Venn to come out. I don't know if John would come. I'm sure he doesn't remember me,
But you just put him on blast.
but I did just put him on blast. That's right. Anybody who knows John, let him know that we want him to come out and do a class with us.
How about a class on making templates? I would love to teach that class.
Why?
I love making templates.
Do you?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's one of my favorite things to do.
I love reconciling fucked up accounts.
That's a lot like making a template. What is it about reconciling accounts or making templates that you each like?
Well, I don't like reconciling
Okay.
things. I like making templates because it's just the start of the project.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, you draw it out and you put a center line on it, and
Yeah.
after that, it's
Kind of like a new relationship where you sit up and talk all night and fuck all the time. and-
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking, but yeah, and
The
you
cool
know.
thing about a template too is quarter-inch MDF is way cheaper than a $500 billet of flame maple. It sands a lot easier.
hmm Yeah, and
Yeah.
and by the end of the template, you're like, this is going to be a really cool guitar, or this is stupid, and
It's hard to tell on paper what it's going to look like.
yeah, but as
it's
soon as
easy
you
to
put it
tell on a template.
Yeah, yeah, because the paper's big, and even if you cut out the paper, it's
Yeah.
still thin. But as
Yep.
soon as you make a template of it, it's like, oh, this is how big it's going to be. This
Yep.
is, yeah, okay, that's really neat. Yeah, so yeah, templates are fun.
Well, we could certainly offer a
And-
template class. Why not?
Yeah, well, and we obviously like making templates. We've made 8 gazillion of
They're
them.
only, I think, like half the templates are up right now, and they go 40 feet in any direction. They go that way and they go that way, and it's just a few of them. How'd you guys like that super custom Switcho camera
She
angle?
might have gotten it better too. We might be more centered now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, please.
There's a bunch of double neck templates in the old shed.
Yeah, we
that
should hang
should
those
bring
up just
over,
to have
I
them
love
up.
those things. Yeah.
Yeah, because some of them we're never gonna make again.
So,
Like
yeah,
a double neck Mosrite?
So tell us what you want, because we're all about giving the people what they want.
Yeah, tell
You
us
want
what
a
you guys
class?
want. We're all about it.
You know?
Templates to dating advice in less than 5 seconds. Oh, yeah.
I think that was Mrs. Toast's advice.
Mm-hmm.
Talk all night, fuck all day.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Fuck all night, talk all day.
Taco
there was-
day.
Tacos, yeah. Let's see. Do you put a belly cut on your daily driver? Carl, we can and we have, but we typically don't. Not
Some
because
Standard, but
Something that a lot of people don't
absolutely.
realize is every Texas Toast guitar
Exactamundo.
comes with a bottle opener, but
Yep.
most of them have the bottle opener delete package, which means you don't want a bottle opener, and you have to.
do you
specifically
put a bottle
request
open on
it.
your guitars, Carl?
Yeah.
Because you ought to if you don't.
Yep.
Mrs. Toast had a great, she was like, it's all standard stuff and you can, especially the daily driver, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
It's one of those things that's
The daily
eminently,
driver is the daily driver. It's your beat up
That's
car,
right.
right? You're
Yeah.
not gonna put a lot of money into it.
But
So
you could pimp it
standard,
out.
But you got all these OEM options.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry, aftermarket options on top of the OEM. Yeah.
Nicholas Worrell says he smokes weed.
Does that mean you're interested in coming out to Denver?
He says,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm here."
And he smokes weed.
Oh,
Well,
so would you like to partake in the limousine weed tour? Cause it's fucking classy, man. I know, I'm from Jersey.
and Mrs. Toast might even go with you on the weed tour. I will not, but that's because
Might?
I'm, oh. So here's one. Why can't you use a right-handed template to make a left-handed guitar? You can use a right-handed template to make a left-handed guitar unless you have a pin router and half of your template goes only halfway through. That's why. So Sully has tacos on class day. Well, you know what? Sully ain't got shit on the amount of taco joints around here. I don't care where he is in Dallas.
You know,
There's
literally
way more
around
taco
the
places.
corner,
Yeah.
Big Mama burritos.
There's so many taco
Dude.
places. We can get you. You can have diarrhea all week from the taco
Colorado
places
literally
that we have.
used to be Mexico.
That's right.
That's Mexican for the color red, Colorado, by the way.
So, Chris, we are still kind of searching out our favorite taco place around here, yes?
Yeah.
Uh,
It is not tacos and salsas.
but if you want to, actually, the carnitas were really good.
Good for the carnitas.
Now, the salsa was a shock in the next morning.
Yeah,
Hi-yo!
yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm not going back there.
Okay.
Here's a comment from So Mate.
So.
It's very important to talk to me, but I don't know what I missed again.
Okay.
I may have missed something.
Did he
we
said
may have
that?
yeah. So I don't know. I'm sorry if we missed something. Please re-interject.
Okay. Yeah. The comments scroll really fast, and we're.
What comment?
I
He
don't
says
know.
it's very important to talk to me. So
And I
let me
don't-
know what
I
you want to
don't
talk
know what
about,
we
and we'll
missed.
talk to you.
And did you see what Doc says? Hey, how's the collaboration with INLP, the nail polish?
That's
people?
right. Let's talk about that. We were approached the other day by he's got INLP. It's a boutique cosmetics company in Las Vegas, and they want us to. What are you looking for, ma'am?
The canisters of glitter.
Oh, yeah. So what they've done is they want to have us replicate one of their formulas for metal flake nail polish on a guitar. Now we're not going to be using nail polish to paint it,
Carry on.
but we're going to be using their flake.
Second from the top.
and
First from the top. Yep.
she's looking for
brown
the
box.
flake. So we're going to be
Oh,
using.
The flake.
Oh, but those are the colors.
Yeah, those are the colors. Some of the colors that they sent us. So we are going to be not using nail polish to paint a guitar, but we are going to be using some of their formula to paint a guitar with big boy paint. We're not going to be using lacquer, acrylic, or nitrocellulose because we don't suck. Hey everyone, Mrs. Toast cameo hand. So yeah, that's a very cool thing. So it's actually going really well. That body's in for sealer, and we're just working on. I forget what color code, Doc, that they wanted to end up using. It wasn't the one I wanted to use.
It was one of the golds, I think.
Yeah,
If
I
it was
think
one
so.
of
It
these.
was one of
I
the
know
kind of
which
like
one it was,
pinky
just by
gold
the,
ones.
just-
Yeah.
I would
just
pick
by
this
the,
one.
Yeah, except they didn't send us those flakes. They sent us these.
Yeah, so they sent two like PVC canisters.
Gee, I wonder if it's that other girl since they sent 4 of them.
They didn't send 4 of that other girls.
Yeah, they did.
Well, didn't they
Look,
send?
but they're all different colors.
Different colors, though.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Oh no, they're not.
No, they're
No?
not. They're all the
Well,
same.
so they
Last
sent.
time I checked, you color that name.
They're
That's the
kind of
color.
two PVC tubes
Yeah.
of basically glitter dust.
Golden
like if
red,
herpes
yeah.
wasn't already
Yeah, it's-
I
one
mean,
of
like
them's,
glitter wasn't
yeah,
already the
champagne, and
herpes
one
of the
of
craft
them's-
world. It comes in the
Yeah,
dust
and
form.
yeah.
XYZ Create wants to know, does the class cover finishing? Very, very briefly. The class touches on finishing, and it's mostly hand-rubbed finish. Yeah, not that kind. But
you get to a finishing.
yeah, we will have a finishing class
Yeah,
one day soon.
Yeah. One of the neat things about guitars is you can build a guitar and it can be completely raw wood and you can play that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of fine for a little while. And then
Oh,
you
and
can
wax, yeah.
pull it apart. No, even just
Use
raw
raw.
wood. You can play it and make sure everything's good and then pull it apart and put a finish on it later.
Yeah.
I think the
So-
hula girls are going crazy.
The
over
They
hula, they're
are,
going
yeah, I
nuts
can
in the
hear 'em,
hula and
yeah.
jam hoops. You guys look up Jam Hoops Limited when you're supposed to be working tomorrow and see what's up with those guys.
There won't be anything.
They've got some stuff.
They've got some, but nothing saucy.
Nicholas
not
Worrell,
like
yes,
they
we do
are.
know of Windsor, Colorado. Or didn't you say you were trying to get a job up there, Nicholas?
Windsor's not extremely close, but it's
It's
probably
outside
closer
of Fort
to
Collins.
where you are now.
Yeah, it's the other side. It's between there and Cheyenne.
So you're that much closer to
Booming.
legal/illegal fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that you need to know about Wyoming is legal to buy fireworks, legal to carry a sidearm, illegal to ride an electric bike on the street.
Why? Because electric bikes are for pussies?
Exactly.
Really?
Hmm. Because the gun gets in the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Doc says that glitter dust sounds hard as hell to spray.
It can
You gotta
be
keep
hard as hell to get
swirling
right.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta
you
keep
mix it in
swirling
with
the can
clear,
gun, Yeah.
and you suspend it in clear, and then it sprays. It's not really that
It's
hard.
in a
You just gotta
matrix.
keep it moving.
And
like
this
a
stuff's
rattle
more
can
like,
almost.
I wouldn't call it metal flake, I'd call it metallic.
Metallic, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
really,
dust.
really
It's really
thin.
fine.
Yeah, it's really fine.
So it's
Yeah.
not, you go get the
not
$5 spray gun at Harbor Freight and throw it away
Yeah,
when
it
you're
doesn't
done.
look like bedazzles
Yeah.
when we're done, so.
We've
Yep.
sprayed some fairly big flake in the
Mhm.
past, and it gets every which way.
Yeah,
So Nicholas Worrell says to
Like
drink beer from a
polyflick,
glass
yeah.
bottle because it keeps him in business. We're
From a
too
glass
clumsy.
bottle?
Do you work at the Cork and Keg liquor store right down the street? Because if you
Listen.
don't, then I can't help you.
No, we
Because-
drink out of glass sometimes.
Sure.
I like
Yeah.
the aluminum aftertaste. It doesn't taste right unless it's
Yeah.
out of a keg or a can.
We're gonna we're gonna get one of those can crushers and a bucket below.
Well, we're also gonna get a
And
bottle
Pay
opener,
the
aren't
rent on the
Well, yeah, all of
recycled
that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna start recycling and buying beer with our recycle stuff because we throw away a lot of cans.
Yeah, we do.
And so Carl wants to know, does the glitter apply like polyflake and auto finish?
Yes.
And do you keep a wide pattern?
Yeah, and you want to spray it fairly dry so that you don't get a lot of wet and sags
And
and,
runny and-
overlaps
yeah.
and yeah, all of that stuff. Yeah. Yep.
What are you gonna use with the modern paint to shoot that? You just use the DBC color blender stuff, or you gonna use-
Yeah. That's what
People
I'm
have said
gonna
that it actually works really well with sealer too.
It probably does. Yeah.
Oh,
But like
yeah,
I said,
sealer for sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the cosmetics company has a very strict formula they want us to follow with a base coat color and the
Yeah,
flake and
yeah.
everything. So yeah.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna paint some of that stuff out onto something, and then we'll match that.
There's brother Steve joining us. Hey Steve, how you doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so Nicholas Worrell's back there. There's a glass factory in Windsor, and he wants in. He's a
Fine,
glass,
dude, but
he's
yeah,
a glass
until-
maker. So
Okay,
I just think he might be excited to possibly be our neighbor.
in Windsor.
Yeah, that's neighbor.
Like I say, unless you work at the
skipping
liquor
a
store
jump,
down the
man.
street, though, I mean, how am I gonna affect any change on that?
Well, he
Yeah.
can, he could be nearby, and that's cool. Because Windsor, like Fort Collins, is cool. It's not like fucking Boulder.
Mhm.
There's all those fucking assholes.
Melt the cans into a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have any metalworking tools right now. Someone said we should get a Bridgeport. I would love to get a Bridgeport. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I am tired, you guys.
Something that we need to work on in this space is getting control of the heat that we share with the unit next to us.
Yeah,
It's not
one-
the heat,
And
it's the AC.
cooling.
It's the-
Wow, but it will be the heat.
It
soon
will be the
enough.
heat soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Bullwhip
I saw-
Johnson, I
Yeah.
saw Dick Dale Strat. You know, the very first time I ever went into Chris's bike store, there was a gold metal flake Strat that
There
Chris
was,
painted
yeah.
above the door.
And I bought that guitar at a pawn shop with money I got from my grandparents for Christmas.
Really?
Which sounds super nerdy, but yeah, it had a big
My
giant.
grandparent, I
yeah.
like Santa.
Well, and I had to write a thank you note to him. But
Why would you not? That
yeah.
guy who said that like cursing is what I wish I could remember his name. He was giving me so much crap about like you're-
BLS or something like that.
I was some yeah, I don't know. So, he was
Yeah.
I just want him to know that I'm not laughing next to him, I'm laughing at
At
him.
you, in your face.
No, but he was saying all sorts of things like how cursing made society less civil. Anyway, so yeah, why would
Yeah.
you not have to write your grand?
Well, yeah.
your-
So, but anyway, it had a big dent in it, so I fixed the
Yeah.
dent with Bondo.
Okay.
And then proceeded to paint it gold metal flake like Dick Dale Strat, with metal flake that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Couple different colors and a couple different.
Yeah. Looks great.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that was the first metal flake paint job that I'd ever done. And
But
it
you've
turned
done
out
so
really,
many
really
paint
well.
jobs,
Well,
though.
yeah, now,
Yeah.
but I mean,
On
because this
bikes
was
and
like
stuff, yeah.
this was like 91 or 90 or something like that. It was a long time ago.
You were a baby.
I just a wee lad. Yeah, I was.
Fresh out of high
I was
school.
8.
You were not 8. You
Greg
wish.
Greg says new Electric Mud music coming. Greg, send me that, man. There's been a couple people who've sent me song submissions for videos. I just gotta make videos where it's not just me jaw jacking, and I'll use those. So
It might be a while.
it might be a while, but mostly because the shop is moving the shop. I didn't have a whole lot of like, we can't do like, me using tool anyway. You know what I'm talking about, right? Again, my teeny tiny brain is taxed, you guys. So anyway, yeah, send me the CD, Holmes. What else, Chris?
I don't know. Did
What else,
everybody
Mrs.
like
Toast?
Did everybody like the little quickie,
Who doesn't like a little
podcast?
cookie?
Hey!
Yeah. God,
Yeah, how many of you guys watched the little things that we did?
yeah.
And
yeah.
and can we get a consensus
like
on
to
how
see?
does this work?
Yeah, how
I'm
does-
really anxious to see what this looks like
This is
when it's
It
all
looks
done.
good.
infinitely easier to set up.
Totally.
And if the sound is okay,
Yep.
in some ways I'm a little not today, but we might be able to do other things with this.
Mhm.
Like I can do this. Yeah, we look like Bob and Doug.
Beauty, eh?
Yeah.
Who's Bob and who's Doug?
Doug is.
No,
Rick
of you
Moranis.
and I.
Oh.
But Rick
Well,
Moranis.
he's Rick Moranis.
And I'm Dave Thomas?
You're Dave
All
Thomas.
right. Rick Moranis.
Yeah, you're.
That was
you're-
totally a
you're
Bob and
more-
Doug thing.
You're
More
more
anus.
anus,
You're anus.
than I am.
Here, taste, which one's mine and which one's urine? Taste yours, see if it tastes like urine, eh? Beauty.
That's all I could think about when we were drinking those.
Take off. Doc's
Northern
beers.
Superior Northerns.
Totally.
The other day.
Posers.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, what are we missing? Oh, Bob
Well,
wanted to say
more-
something about how his old lady won't
beers.
let him wear cutoffs. I'm like, dude, as soon as she sees how sexy they are, how she gets to say no?
She's right to not let him, because how many chicks have to beat off with a stick when you walk around?
I know.
And you're asking for it, Daisy Dukes.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Come on.
I,
I can't beat up all these bitches. I can't. Like, I'm just too tired. I'm old.
I'm
You
old.
know?
Yeah, but what you lack in, what you have in any advanced age, you make up for in deception and pure, unadulterated violence,
Deception?
Treachery.
treachery, and violence.
Deception?
Speed, silence, maximum violence. I'm gonna get a shirt that says that for you. How about that? How many people would wear a Mrs. Texas Toast Fan Club shirt that said stealth, silence, maximum violence on it? Nobody, but I would. That's one. And maybe, anyway, let me know.
Have we met the neighbors yet? Yes, every single one of them.
We have. We met
Yeah.
Maggie, who's the hula hoop.
We met
lady.
the guys at the metal shop.
Jose at the metal shop.
We met. No, Jose's at the granite shop.
No, Jose. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But isn't there?
There's a metal shop next to Jose.
Yeah.
And I think that's Miguel.
That's Miguel and Luis and Rudy.
And then we met the
Mm-hmm.
guy, I think Gabriel, at the fuel additive place.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I said we met him. Yeah.
We didn't remember him. We met him.
We met the guy with the motorcycle shop.
Gary,
the next
that dude
building
was
over.
hilarious. Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, we met a bunch of people. So
Pussy pounder. That's not real, is it?
I put something about pounding pussy from Betty White on my Facebook page today. I don't know. That's. Anyways, but Richard Cramp said my wife's from New Jersey and I would wear that shirt.
Nice.
And
nice.
so would Michael Damskara. I'm sorry if I hacked your name up.
Okay, cool. I see a lot more shirts coming in the future, y'all, and I'll probably just do a pre-order and limited edition shirts.
Ooh, this is a little creepy and I might be into it.
Okay.
Steve Redenbaugh,
Oh yeah.
who wants to wear Mrs. Texas Toast clothes?
Uh,
I got lots of
Steve-
unwashed clothes, so that could be a real cash cow.
All right. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this one up, can we?
maybe we'll be more focused next week.
I doubt it, but I think I like this format. I wanna
Yeah.
see how it works. So yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it turns out good. I really like doing those quickie live things.
Yep.
I hope to do a bunch of those this week.
Yep. Yep.
So watch for those.
Well,
And
you shouldn't do quickie dead things.
Quickie dead
no,
things.
no, but it's actually easier to throw up a live thing than it is to record.
And edit.
Well, and even if you
yeah.
don't edit it, it's just easier. Just start filming and hopefully have something. So
So yeah, hopefully you guys like the guerrilla approach to
Yeah,
Texas
Doc
Test
says
videos.
he thinks unfocused is working.
Is ours? We're not in focus.
no,
No,
I think
you're not
yeah,
focused.
we're
Oh,
not focused
yeah.
on stuff.
We're not in
Yeah,
focus.
Creepy Dog, Quickie Live.
Oh,
that'll
so the Dirty
happen.
Knobs is all like, how about a live cam in the shop? Which we are going to be posting disclaimers that your presence here in the shop
That's right.
is your consent to being filmed, photographed, your image being used in many different outlets for advertising and instruction in the shop. However, there will not be a live cam. It will be recorded so that I may be edited out.
It might be used for other purposes. All right.
Everybody wants to be on our show.
We would love to have everybody on the show. And you know what? We do have that 360 camera that I think you can just puke right onto YouTube too. I don't know how
Yeah,
to do it.
that would be
but
neat
yeah.
because now we actually have some space and
Nobody wants to just like.
you could see some stuff. Oh, it's
Just
gonna be
see
like a
it all
shower
the time.
cam. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's
You're
like,
not exactly
oh,
the-
I wonder what they're doing right now.
You're not exactly
Oh.
the sorority and the Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, no, we're not, but we kind of are.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week coming up. I know that. What's your schedule like, Chris? You got a bunch of shit going on this week? Are you gonna bring the dust collection stuff
Yeah,
over?
yeah.
All
I'll
right.
bring that. I'll bring the small air compressor. I'll bring
Okay.
yeah, whatever we need to bring.
We'll do some live videos.
Yeah,
and
lots of live videos.
maybe we'll even do an EBO video this week. I'm
Might
not sure,
even
like a big boy video with editing and
some
everything.
Guitar stuff.
We
for
might
the
even do
first
some
time
guitar
in
stuff.
2 weeks.
or for 4 weeks. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching our weekly podcast. We do this every Sunday at 5. There's a handful of times we haven't done it, but come hell or high water, we have really tried, and I think it's going to get easier and easier to do.
And I think we'll get back on track.
Yeah. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button because we are closing in fast on 10,000 subs, and I would love to have that happen, and we can do a live video when it does happen. If you appreciate content like this, you might want to go over to our Patreon page and consider becoming a member. Even $1 a month goes a long way to helping us bring you cool stuff like this. If you're interested in classes and learning about the art of building guitars, go to our website, www.texastoastguitars.com. I realize you don't have to say www anymore, but I just did because
What
I'm
does
old.
www stand for?
World Wide Web.
Oh, you're good.
Worldwide Weenie Roller. If you want to learn more about building guitars and setting up and everything like that, we have classes. Check them out on our website. They're handily located under the classes section. So
Yeah.
I think that should wrap it up. Oh, if you can't do Patreon, I forgot this. I forgot because I if you can't do Patreon, we totally understand. Please share and like this video and do all that shit on the Insta, Google, Twitface stuff. And until next time, this is Matt.
It's Chris.
This is Mrs. Texas Toast.
Reminding you that life is short, you might as well have a cool guitar. Thanks for watching, everybody. How do we turn it off now? Do you have to go all the way over there and
Yeah,
do
so I
it?
gotta go all
Just
the way
pull it
like
out.
this. Let me go. Oh man.
It takes a while for it to shut off, too.
No.